part of that. In Proverbs 10, verse 17, Solomon says, "He who keeps instruction is in the way of life, but he who refuses correction goes astray." So if you're corrected by the word and you refuse it, you're going to go astray. If your brother or sister corrects you and you refuse it, you are going to go astray. It's going to be maybe a slow process or maybe a dramatic process. I don't know which. Depends on the person. But that's what's going to happen. In Proverbs 12:1, it says, "Whoever loves instruction loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid." That says it pretty directly, does it not? So when you don't want to be corrected, when people correct you and you get all indignant and upset and uptight, I'm telling you, it's a very foolish thing. It's a different word, stupid, than the word foolish. Jesus said, this is a foolish thing that you are doing and believing. Now, if you want the Lord to hear you, and He does, He listens, and He listens well. He knows you. He knows your struggle. And if you want Him to listen to you, then you have to listen to Him, because that's how you're going to get corrected. That's how you're going to get taught. That's how you're going to get convicted. You have to listen to Him, and you then have to obey Him. This is where all salvation begins. In John 5:24, Jesus said this, "I say to you, he who hears my word and believes in Him who sent me has everlasting life, and shall not come into judgment, but has passed from death unto life." So notice, Jesus said there, if you hear my words and you believe. If you hear His words, faith comes by hearing His word. It's kind of a natural process. A very important truth. But also it says in Matthew 7:24 that hearing His word is what brings stability and maturity in your life. It says there, Jesus, in the very simple parable, He said, "Whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken to him a wise man who built his house on the rock." A person who builds his house on a good foundation, a firm foundation, is one who hears and does. Notice that he couples those two things together. Essential. I can't just listen and then not do it. If I hear it and I don't do it, then I'm likened to a foolish person. Again, Jesus used that same word and concept there. So, are you open to His correction? Are you open to listening to Him and what He's trying to tell you in your own life? And when someone counsels you and gives you correction, will you listen to it, or do you reject it?